Hey girl, hey, it's IFBB Wellness Pro Emily Smith
and NPC Wellness competitor Elisabeth Sundin. Welcome back to the
Wellness Girlie Gang podcast. Welcome back, everyone. We have Dr. Pickles as our co-host to introduce Miss Emily. And is your last name not Azzarello? I can't even pronounce it.
Oh,
was I close?
You're like Azzarello. Yeah.
Azzarello. Okay. But you're married, right? You are also Golly?
That is wrong.
Darn.
Miss Golly.
Golly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we love her. We've already chatted for half an hour. But welcome to the Wellness Girlie Gang, Emily. She is a 2-time Olympian. She was a bikini amateur and now is a wellness pro Olympian competing at the Olympia in how many days?
43.
43
It's
days.
on the fridge.
We're so excited. All right, Emily, introduce yourself. Tell us about you, like how you started bodybuilding and then where you are today.
All right. So I've been competing for probably 10 years, but honestly, probably only taking like 8 of those years very seriously. I started when I was 20 and I just got into it because of a good friend at the time. She just wanted to start coaching people. I need to find like a new hobby because I rode horses for 17 years prior to that. So I knew that was kind of like coming to an end. So I needed something else. So I'm like, I'll just get this bodybuilding show thing a try. And it was a disaster.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Like the show day itself, I loved. I loved the stage, the glam, like the jewels, the suits, everything. I loved that. And I loved the training part, but just, like nutrition was not for me. Like it was just, my body just pretty much shut down just because I was just being so underfed.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a great learning experience and a blessing in disguise because after I did that show, I wanted to do it again just to kind of like do it properly and see if I could just do better. And someone told me to go to this guy named Aaron Golly for coaching. And now it turns out he's my husband.
What?
A turn of events.
So that all worked out.
It did.
But I started off in bikini and I did that for the last show I did was 2019. And my feedback from my last show was my glutes were too full.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
It's impressive, yeah.
But I didn't train legs for 2 years. I was my feedback constantly was, just too big. The second I would walk, it would just be like, I'd have so many lines.
Yeah.
And like my body naturally at the time just wanted to get like that hard, grainy look. And it was just too much for bikini.
Yeah.
Way too much.
So then it worked in your favor that wellness made its debut 2020, right? Was it 2019, 2020? So that was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was around there. And actually, after my last show, Krista, my suit sponsor, she had my wellness suit ready. But at the time, I was like, I don't want to do wellness. I don't want to do it. Because I was intimidated by all these like Brazilian girls.
Mm-hmm.
You watch them train and they train like, man, they're grunting, they're screaming. I'm like, I don't know if I have that shit in me. I don't know if I can do that. And plus, like, I always did like pretty good, but never good enough in bikini. But so it was scary, like just starting from the bottom again, like, and not knowing, if it would be like a waste of time or, if I would do more harm than good. So, but it all worked out. By the time I finally decided to do wellness, lockdown had hit here and gyms were closed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you did your first wellness show, what was your feedback after that show? If you did get the feedback from I'm assuming a regional show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had it gives me goosebumps just like thinking about it. I actually had one of the judges run up to me. Like he sent his wife to go get me. And she was like, "You're the Canadian Francielle." Like
that would give me shivers too.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. But it was just obviously like at the time, like I weighed 115 pounds. Like it was just keep building.
Yeah.
Keep the small waist, keep building. And yeah, that was like what got me like going. For
Yeah.
sure. Like I knew I made the right decision there.
Yeah, girl, that is a huge compliment. And that would give me fire in my belly too to just keep pushing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about your training? Like, did you start to just grunt and
Oh
scream?
yeah. It's crazy. Now it's like normal.
It's weird if you don't now.
It's
During a
so weird. But I think it takes time to like get to that level of intensity. It
Mhm,
doesn't just like kind of come overnight. Like I always thought I trained hard, but then I started training with my husband and that kind of took me to another level. Last year I actually hired like a leg day coach. And even though I already thought I trained hard, I started training with this guy and like no joke, like I would black out.
good.
Like everything would go like blue. And like I would be sore for like 6 days, just like destroyed. Like I was never experienced this kind of pain in my life.
oh my gosh,
Like,
wow.
but just like knowing like you can go through that,
Mhm.
it was like, oh my gosh, okay, now there's a new level to go to. And now I grunt and I'm sure I spit sometimes.
That's completely fine. You're
It's a
pushing through.
hot mess.
Do you often train with your trainers or with your husband, like, in person, or is it, like, a virtual thing?
Oh, in person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So how has your training changed from starting in bikini to switching to wellness? Like,
Mhm,
did you already have a good upper body or did you have to build it at all when you
mhm,
went from bikini to wellness?
For wellness, what we focused on for the upper body was I think some girls they had a little bit more roundness to their delts.
Yeah.
Not big crazy delts, but I just wanted a little bit more. But
mhm,
we also worked on like my V taper and my lats, just so like when I opened up in my side poses, it would kind of help create more of that smaller waist.
Mhm.
So, and I still train back once a week,
Oh,
just really
awesome.
trying to like improve like opening up and just creating that illusion.
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. How tall are you, by the way?
5'3".
5'3".
All these short
Perfect
girls.
size for
Oh my
wellness.
god.
Yeah, you don't want to know how tall we are. So
Oh my god, how tall are you guys?
I'm
Wow.
5'11",
I'm 5'7".
Same.
girl. And we're
Mhm.
wellness.
Yep, the wellness Vikings.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yes. Um, so now you are 43 days out from Olympia, and this is your second Olympia. So going into something brand new, of course, you it's exciting. You've never experienced it before. This now going in as your second time, what are you looking forward to? And are you apprehensive about anything?
I think this year I'm a lot more at peace with
Okay.
going to the Olympia. Last year, I was warned beforehand, like, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Like, your social battery's going to be totally drained. And it's so was. Like, it just like
Mhm.
Wednesday from like the athletes meeting, which I found a little intimidating. I will admit it was a little intimidating. That was like a lot to take in. And then Thursday, it's like you have like your tan. And then I also did like hair and makeup for the meet and greet. And that was like such a long day
Mm.
before the show. So it was just, there was so much going on. And I'm so used to just being in my own little peanut,
Yeah.
like a week out. So it was a lot to take in. So this time it's like, you know, I know where to go, what to expect. Cause even finding the stage was like, oh my God, where do I go?
It's a long walk, girl.
Yeah.
It's a long walk.
It's a crazy long walk. I went to like a different part completely.
Yeah, and you can get lost because I did the amateur Olympia last year. I it was in the same hotel but a different venue, like where the amateur was from the Olympia. And even still, I had a long ways to walk. So seeing how far you all had to walk too from your tan to the actual venue. But having you guys do the meet the pros or meet and greet, that's emotionally or socially exhausting.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah. So
Like it was amazing and incredible. But
mhm.
like your first time there for me, like it was like, whoa, like this shit's real.
People know me.
Like it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Coming up to you, asking for your autograph, to take pictures. I mean, I'm sure you feel like you're on cloud nine, but
Oh
also
yeah.
incredibly hungry.
It's like it's funny, like experience all that. It was like, wow, cause I still, you know, some people turn pro and they, you know, they kind of like change, right? Like their ego develops and all that. And it's just
Mhm.
like, I still feel like I'm just like this, like, I still feel like I'm just me. And like, so taking all that in was like, oh my gosh, like, I actually, like, this is real. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not amateur.
that's really nice to hear because you're still humble about it and you're still there with the purpose of being a wellness badass bodybuilder, crushing it on the Olympia stage and still realizing that you're not better than anybody else. Are just you've succeeded so far in this bodybuilding career.
Mhm.
So it's nice to
Thank
hear
you.
you say that.
Thank you.
Sometimes it gets to people's head, you know?
It does. It really, really does.
Mhm.
It's sad, but that's okay. That's okay.
So how many years did it take you from bikini to wellness? I guess, like, to grow
So,
and then to become pro?
so bikini was so 2017, 2018. That was like, those were the years of my final leg workouts.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do another leg workout till February 2020 when I finally decided to do wellness. So, and then because, oh, at the beginning you said I was pro bikini. I was never pro
I
bikini.
know I said that. That's okay. I can edit it.
I was just a little amateur, but I did well. But so from there, February 2020, I started training legs, and then I did my first regional show in September that year. And then I had hoped to do the pro qualifier that year, but that got canceled and then pushed to June. And then that got pushed back all the way to September.
So
And
were you
then,
one of those girls that was in during COVID, you were in prep for way too long? Yeah, poor
Mhm.
yeah. So, like, when I decided to like switch from bikini to wellness, I only had like that little time frame to actually grow. And then I finally was in prep,
yeah.
finally chased my pro card and got it. And then I banged out like 5 shows within a year and a half.
Oh my
Like,
god.
as soon as you received your pro card, you did your pro debut and pro shows
Yeah. So,
while
like,
still in that same prep?
yeah. So, like, I
Girl.
earned my pro card, did Toronto Pro the next day. And then what did I do next? I did something else next. Oh my God, I'm so brain dead.
Yeah, you're 43 days out from the
Oh
Olympics.
my gosh.
You're allowed to be brain dead.
Well, that's right, because Toronto Pro Show was in December, so I did it then, and then I did the pro show again in June, and then from June, went to Reno,
Uh-huh.
and I competed in Reno in October, and then I jumped back into prep, like, a couple months later because I wanted to do Pittsburgh and then Toronto again. So it was just, like, little minimal breaks.
Yeah, that really was. So how long has been your longest off season?
Oh god, probably 6 months,
Uh,
yeah. But you know what I think the secret is I was in bikini for so long, I deprived myself of so much food and so much training, and now it's like I feel like I'm able to eat and I'm able to train, and it's just like, I feel like my body's just become a sponge.
Mm, mhm.
mhm, mhm.
So, and I do feel a lot healthier in this division too, whereas
That's
in bikini, it felt like I was eating nothing.
Yeah. We keep saying this on our podcast, like, it goes back to genetics.
Mhm.
Even the coaches, even the judges saw it in your bikini division. They said they came running after you saying you have, like no, what was your bikini feedback? That your glutes were too full?
Yeah.
It just goes to show your genetics were meant to be in a division like wellness, not like bikini.
Yeah.
So, yes, you do want to choose a division that you enjoy training for, but clearly your body was meant for wellness.
I know, thank
Bikini.
God we have that.
So I think you made a post the other day that your coach just recently added cardio into the mix. What's your training and cardio like leading up to this Olympia?
So, yeah, I started cardio, like, maybe 2 weeks ago now,
Look at
and
you.
it's, like, 3 sessions of 30-minute treadmill, no Stairmaster, just keep it, like, steady state, that's
Mhm.
it. And I
Mhm.
think doing less cardio, if you can get away with it, I think that really helps keep the leg size on.
Yeah.
And I think that was my advantage going into Tangy. I didn't really do a lot of cardio.
You're really lucky. Because I do a lot of cardio.
Oh, no.
But I just get used to it, you know? So but that's it's amazing how some people do so much cardio and some people do not need to. It's all about
I know.
genetics, yeah.
Like, we're all so different. Like, I can respond to any small change to my program. Like,
Yeah.
If my husband cuts carbs or something, like I'll immediately respond. It's a blessing and a curse because if I have a bad day at work, he'll look at me and be like, "How was your day? Like, how are you?"
And he knows. Yeah.
Well, cortisol is up.
Mm.
So it's a good and a bad thing.
How is it having your spouse be your coach? Are you able to separate the two, personal life and bodybuilding world?
We can and we do. He does a really good job with it.
That's good.
But, he'll tell me I look really good. And I get mad at him because I'm like, are you telling me I look good because I'm your wife or because
Yeah.
you talking to me as like coach right now? Because I literally want him to just pick me apart.
Mhm.
But that's like the only thing. But it's great for check ins.
Very, very, very
It's great.
yeah, it is. I mean, you don't have to send pictures.
No, I still take pictures twice a week for check ins. I send them just like how his clients would send them, send my weight the same way. But it's nice because he sees me every day. So, like, he can look at me while I'm training and be like, let's add this into your meal plan. Let's take this out. Like, so that's one good bonus.
Mhm.
And like, he knows my body so well. Like, he'll know what I weigh to the dot, like before I even step on the scale.
I know that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so helpful, especially, like, food, right? Like, how
Oh, yeah.
he responds to food and, like, if you guys are traveling too,
Yeah.
he'll be able to, pick out foods that respond well to your body. I know my friend Britt Gillespie, her and her boyfriend do the same thing because he's her coach. So that's very, very helpful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you started with him when you started bodybuilding, right? He was your
Yeah,
first
pretty
coach?
much like my second show, yeah, I went right to him. It all worked out, thank God.
What made you choose him over, like, all the other bodybuilding coaches in
I don't know, you know what, like, I didn't really know anybody in the industry, and you know how you just, like, meet people on
Mhm,
Instagram? I started talking to one of his clients, and his clients had nothing but good things to say about him. And, I went on some other pages and they had a whole website for their coaching. And then, like, the price was obviously like really expensive. So that kind of steered me away.
mhm.
But this guy just had nothing good to say. It just felt right. And it's really super weird because a girl who's now my stepsister actually knew him prior to us meeting.
Oh,
So it was just like this weird
Mhm.
connection that all worked out. It was super weird.
it all worked out,
Love
girl. It
it.
really
Yeah.
did.
And you locked him up?
Oh, thank God. I don't know who would coach me.
So I kind of want to dive into the mental and emotional aspects of bodybuilding. How do you navigate the mental pressures associated with constantly focusing on your physique and maintaining a healthy body image in competing and having your coach in your home and
Oh my,
your spouse?
I know. Oh, it's a lot. Well, like the good thing about having him as my spouse, it's like literally, if I get fat in the off season, please tell me. Like, please tell me. So like
It's a good
that
part.
helps.
Yeah.
Like, just give it to me. But
Like, how do you deal with like the mental pressure with always focusing on your body and maintaining a healthy body image while competing?
so I think like just focusing on myself, I actually try to like, and we're all guilty of it. Like just going on Instagram,
Mhm.
open out people, seeing what they're up to. So I really try to like limit that because
Yeah.
I feel like that can just destroy you. Can destroy your confidence. It can just destroy your head game. So I really try to limit that and like making sure I'm on track of what
Mhm.
I'm doing. Like I literally compare all my check-in photos. Like I go into the layout app,
Mhm.
compare them, okay, what's lacking, what's good? Because I
Yep.
always try to pick out like positives too. And like I always try to like refer back to last year, like, okay, how was I at like this time? And it does that reassurance of seeing like how far you've come, it makes you feel better.
Mhm. Mhm.
Even because like we don't see it.
Especially when you're in your body every single day. You're exactly right. You
Mhm.
don't, but to clarify, you compare yourself to yourself, not
Yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
I just wanted to
not
clarify
others.
that because you really are only competing against yourself. You're only competing against the last year you. So As you get closer to show day, especially Olympia, and you're going to the gym and you probably feel like, I don't even want to be there here. I have no energy, no desire to work out. How do you get through it?
I
Maybe
think of losing.
that's
I
a good
do.
one.
I
Yeah.
do. I think of losing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a sore loser.
At least you know that about yourself, though.
I totally do. Like, and I think, like, there's not a lot of people out there, but, some people want to see you do poorly. So, like, that kind of gets me going. But there's also a lot of people that have really believed in me from the very, very beginning. And I really think of them on the days where that I'm like, feel like I'm lacking or down. It's like,
Mhm. Mhm.
because I want to make other people proud too. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because I've had people come up to me that honestly don't even look like they work out and they'll tell me how I inspired them. So
Yeah.
you just have no idea who's watching.
Mhm.
So just have to keep going. Like there's days I literally crawl up my stairs with no energy. Like literally. But it's just you just have to do it, right? Because there's someone else out there that's doing double the work maybe.
Mhm.
So you
Yep.
never know.
Yep. What I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, I feel like Emily and I say the same thing, like, when we're close to show and we don't want to go to the gym or eat all of our meals, the thing that pushes us is some other girl out there is hitting all of her meals,
Yeah.
is doing her cardio.
Mhm.
I can't let that person do better than me, so friendly competition,
No.
I guess.
Yes. Yes. It's true though. Like, I know we all compete, but the goal is at the end of the day is to win.
Mhm, it
And
is. It is.
we pour our hearts into this, we put our bodies through hell. It's like, no, we want that crown.
Yeah, yeah, you really do. So
Yeah.
after you finish a show and you may not do as well as you had hoped, how do you cope with that? How do you get yourself through that?
I feel so bad for my husband.
We pray for him.
He has so many medals thrown at him.
Thankfully, he's strong and he can handle it.
Yeah. But like if I feel like, okay, yes, I deserve that placing, like for sure. But it's hard because it's just like I said, people don't want to see you do well, but there's some that do. There's a lot that do. But you just have to like take another swing at it. Like I just use it as fire. I'll have my little like night where I'm like, I have a little pity party for myself. I'm guilty of that. But
You're
Mhm.
then I'm
lucky, girl.
angry like the next week in the gym.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, you find that
Yeah.
fire in you, like, that you didn't know you had either, and it just it actually helps.
It really
Mhm.
does. Using that anger at yourself to push you more in the gym really does help. Makes a
It
difference.
does,
Yep. Fuel for
it
the
does.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Let's talk about that. Like, was there a moment while you're climbing the ladder to, get to the Olympia? Was there a moment at a show where you're like, that placing wasn't like the placing that we wanted? Did you get feedback from the judges? Like, how does that all like play out?
I always get feedback because it's always good just to kinda, like, see what they see, and
Mhm.
then, kind of makes you more at peace, I guess, with it,
Mhm.
but probably, like, my first attempt at my pro card, I should have won. To this day, I should have won.
Your first attempt at your pro card. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get second?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Second hurts, girl. It
it
hurts.
does.
It does.
So
Yeah.
It does.
what was more rewarding, receiving your pro card or receiving your ticket to the Olympia?
I think definitely the Olympia, for sure, for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah. What was that moment like just winning a pro show?
Oh my god, yeah. Like, I remember, like, when I won Victoria last year, it was like every stage photo of me is just crying. Like, it was like an out of body moment.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
it's like if there's some days where it's like you never know. Like, is it gonna happen? Will it happen? Like, I don't know. You never
Mhm.
know who's gonna show up.
Mhm.
And then you go on social media, all these other girls are getting hyped up and no one's talking about you. Like, that's how I felt going into that show for sure.
Yeah.
But
All
it
the more
went.
reason to turn the social media off, especially as you get
Yeah.
closer to a show. Like it's just noise, but
Mm.
when you're doing cardio or like what else are you going to look at? You can't read a book while
Oh yeah.
treadmill, So
Yeah.
It's true.
yeah.
And plus the hype, the people that get hyped up are those people that have like, you know, the extra dollars for the social media or the
That
giant,
is so
enormous
true.
like teams with the squad and the photographer and
Yeah,
it's like, I'm just little Emily. Like, I'm just
Mhm.
trying to like,
I
still be
know.
me and still like bring my energy and still be in my zone and my little peanut, but like also show them who the fuck I am. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Like for me, like, you see it a lot. Like a lot of people show up and they just kind of look the same.
There's
Mhm.
no growth.
Like I compare all my photos. I'm like, I don't want to look the same ever, like, or worse. But I think that's important too. Is like you really want to just look totally different every time.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, that's what bodybuilding is, right? To look
Hmm.
better than the previous you, like last
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So what's your nutrition looking like right now? Is it any different from last year's Olympia prep?
But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more food.
Ooh. In a good way or a bad way? Like, are you a good eater?
Like it doesn't for my body because I'm also like so active on my feet at work. It doesn't feel like a lot of food, but like my low days are like,
Yeah. Do you mind
Wow.
me asking what you do for a living?
Yeah, it's a lot.
pardon?
What do you do for a living?
So people are always in like total shock when I tell them. No, but I actually just like work for Costco. I'm just a supervisor there.
Let's go.
I'm just like your
Ew.
average girl next door. Just work at Costco.
I
Yeah,
girl.
I love it.
You need to put that at the top of your Instagram handle.
Just your average Costco Olympian.
This
I
is
know.
wild. The Costco people do not realize there's an Olympian walking around their warehouse.
It's so crazy.
So you are on your feet all day,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and have to pack your meals and everything with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
that's
must be
probably why
exciting.
your cardio is pretty low.
Oh yeah. I'm just always moving.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
which
Yeah,
is
what's your
great.
step count like?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know if I should know.
So I take it we do not track our steps during
No.
prep or off season, whereas I always have my watch on.
Oh my gosh. I actually can't. So I actually handle food at work
Yep.
for like the last 11 years. Like I've just, all my preps, I like worked in like a food department, like the bakery or the deli or something. So I can't actually wear like any watches or anything. I
Okay.
have no idea. No idea.
Some girls wear them on their ankles. I don't know if that's like
Really?
yeah, I've
Oh,
seen some girls
try
do
that.
that in their posing check-in videos too. They'll like put it
Really?
on their ankles so that they can still get their steps.
For like the
Oh my
force.
God.
I don't know. To me, it's just data. I'm like, it's just data. But that's
This
very
is
interesting. Like your husband
yeah.
doesn't care about the steps. He's just like looking. I mean, as a coach, you're looking at the look too. So
Yeah.
he can tell if your
Oh yeah.
cortisol's high and if your
Oh yeah.
inflammation's high. Yeah.
For sure.
And that's also
Wow.
what's helpful about having a coach that sees you more often than like myself, right? My clients, I'm seeing them once a week if they're in prep twice a week, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So do you get unsolicited comments while at work, like the closer you get to show? Because I mean, your body just looks incredible. Well, off season and in prep. Do you get customers or your colleagues saying anything to you?
Oh, my colleagues, they're so sweet. They know nothing about bodybuilding, but they're so proud.
As they
Aw.
should be.
But like members in that, like I have a lot of people always coming up to me being like, what do you do? Like, what sports do you play?
That's
Like
always
very like and it's funny because sometimes I'll wear like a sweater and it'll show like my traps. They're like, oh my gosh, like your traps are just crazy.
do they guess CrossFit?
CrossFit, powerlifting, like, but yeah,
Yeah.
never bodybuilding.
Nothing but
Well,
body.
never. Why? Why would they guess that?
You must play softball or something with
Oh
those
yeah.
arms. That's so funny, the unsolicited things. Where you train at your gym, like, do people know who you are, or do you kind of, like, keep to yourself? Obviously, you're training hard as shit and spitting at people, but, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they know who we are and like they're pretty good. They know like when you're close to a show and they'll just kind of like stay over here.
Yeah, so good. Okay. They
Yeah.
realize that, like, yeah, that's good. Because the closer you get to show, the less energy you have to communicate to, like,
Oh God, yeah. That's like the worst part. I just become like a mute.
Mhm.
Like, it's so bad to say, but I hate small talk.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's so exhausting.
It is.
It really is, and, like, yeah. Plus, when you're in the gym, you're there for a purpose. You're not there
Yeah.
to chit-chat. You're there
Mhm.
to train your body. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're fortunate. Like, my husband owns his own supplement store
Oh,
in
nice.
Guelph. And we go to a lot of gyms, so, like, we always kind of have an option where to go to. So if we wanna just, like, kinda change up the atmosphere, or if we wanna go here for leg day there or, back day there, we can always, like, switch it up, which
Mhm.
helps keep things, like, interesting and
Mhm.
different.
Do you
That really
have
does.
like, workouts, or do you like to switch it up depending on, like, where you guys go? Like, what gym you go to?
For the most part, I can do them pretty much anywhere. If we're in a gym and something's broken or whatever, he's so good, he'll just, like, do this instead.
Yeah, yeah.
Another perk,
Yeah,
I
another
just
perk
know
you
about
don't have to think.
you
Yeah.
know?
I just know about the whole, like, getting bored thing. I feel like, I'm experiencing that too, where it's like, yes, I can do this program, but I'm like, but I'm not as sore, or I wanna, like, switch it up, or I wanna switch up a different, like, say, for example, like RDLs, I wanna do, like, a kettlebell versus a pit shark versus a
Yes.
barbell or something like that, just to feel the contraction. Are you more
Mhm.
so I feel like with bikini, it was more like contraction, 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 like contracting the glutes and building
Yes.
the glutes. How is your training with wellness? Is it just, like, heavy, hard, or are we still doing some tempo, some contraction?
Combination of everything. So like everything's like very controlled, he's very specific with my training, like 4 seconds negatives, like slow on the way up, slow on the
Mhm,
way down. I do a lot of back off sets. So I'll do like 2 or 3 sets of a workout that are like heavy. And
mhm.
then I love doing a back off set at the end where I bang out like 15, 20 reps of a lighter weight.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
I do a lot of those. I love those.
Yeah, that's the epitome, I feel like, of
I
wellness. It's
know.
like, "All right, go as heavy and as hard as you can, and
Yes.
then let's just do, like, a set of, like, 20, maybe 30
Yeah.
if you really feel like it."
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
Mhm. The stamina, I think that wellness, um, competitors have, like, especially in
Yeah.
the lower body, is insane.
It's crazy, like, I had no idea, like, I would do this shit, like, it's
Especially
crazy.
after not training legs for, like, a year.
Oh my god.
So if your longest off season was only 6 months, how do you think you and your husband have been able to continue to build or keep your muscle while in prep and to keep building your glutes, hammies, quads,
Yeah, good
I
question.
calves?
think just honestly, just, like, not touching them for years, but I'm also fortunate in the sense where I can handle a lot of food, where we really, like, worked on, like, my metabolism and, like, really worked on building it up. So,
Mhm.
like, a lot of like, even this show, the Olympia, like, I had, like, a really, really good rebound phase, and, like, now we're just kinda, like, almost growing into the show.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. And you said your lowest carbs were 300? Is
That's
that
what they are now.
rest
Yeah.
days or training days?
Rest days,
Okay, what are your training day carbs?
550.
Okay.
Girl.
I'm going to mentally prepare myself for 550 because I think I'm at 400 right now.
My god,
Yeah.
I love
You're
it.
you're you're trying you're obviously bringing your food down the closer you d that's
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
awesome. Like, that is really awesome just because, from where you were from bikini, just being so small, starving yourself,
Oh,
you
yeah.
still having amazing glutes, but now literally it's like, "Hey, genetics, like,
Yeah.
let's not starve Emily anymore. You just turned 30 too. 30, not 32. Also, 30 also. So, yeah, I feel like the genetics are just kicking on, the legs, you have that freshness of your legs that
Thank
you can
you.
just hammer them. It's
Yeah.
been, what, 5 years since you started wellness?
Yeah, 5 years. Oh my
5?
gosh, flies.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. I was going somewhere with that, and I don't know where it was.
That's okay. But, like, even though people look and they see me eat a lot of food in prep, it's like
Yeah,
the off
girl.
season, like, even though I haven't had, like, crazy long off seasons, like, they're terrible
Your off
because, like
seasons?
like,
Like, the food volume?
yeah, because like, you wanna keep like, obviously, like, I'll have a treat here and there.
Mhm.
The rule of thumb is eat my meal first, and then if I want a cookie, I can have the
Yeah.
cookie.
Hmm.
But, like, you wanna like just try to eat as much clean food as possible. Eating a volume amount of food is like it's so hard.
It's daunting. Do you ever blend it? Like, did you get to
I've never planned.
I'm
Imagine.
like, so 43 days out from Olympia, you're at 550 and 300 grams of carbs. What are you in your off season?
Oh, fuck. For sure, 700 for sure. Like carbing up for my last show was 750 to 800.
Because I think I saw your meal this morning was white jasmine rice with 2 slices of sourdough bread. Was that
Oh
you?
yeah, that's meal 4.
Okay, wait, we got to break down these meals. Like, what are you eating? Let's go
Emily,
meal one through 5, 6, however many meals you go. Let's break it down.
So
for
right,
today.
so because I'm so close to the Olympia, he changes my plan like every 3 days.
Oh,
Same kind of deal though, just like however we're looking.
okay.
But I always start my morning with like 2 eggs, half a cup of egg whites, 70 grams of oats, 50 grams of blueberries, and a scoop of Daily Cleanse, highly recommended.
Okay, so that's meal 1.
And then meal 2 and 3, they're the same. It's like 150 grams of chicken each.
Uh-huh.
And then depending on the day, it's like 250 rice to 300 rice.
Okay.
And then meal 4 is 200 grams of rice, 115 chicken, 2 slices of sourdough bread, and 20 grams of jam.
Nice and
Dang,
jam.
girl.
Let's
I
go.
know. I know.
Have
Lucky
you
Meal
girl.
5. What's that?
I said lucky girl.
I know. It's a lot of cooking though. Oh my God.
How much cooking? Yeah. All right, that's meal 3, 4, 3.
4?
That's meal 4.
Okay.
And then like I'll obviously I do like pre-workout carbs in my pre-workout.
Mhm.
Obviously.
And the drink always like has carbs. And then meal 5 is sometimes it's cereal, but right now it's 70 grams of cream of rice, 35 grams of protein, and 100 grams banana,
Okay.
and 10 grams of almond butter.
So I did
Need that
not
almond butter.
hear any vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, vegetables are just like cucumbers, nothing.
Okay.
I don't eat like asparagus or like I have no stomach issues, but I try to stick with just like cucumber or
Yeah.
like shredded lettuce. Just
Okay.
to,
Okay.
because sometimes like asparagus sits funny or
Mhm.
like bell peppers sit funny. So I stay away from that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I mean, like, the volume is the biggest thing, right? We're trying to get the carbs, the carbs, the carbs. So, like, yes, micronutrients are great, but like in the grand scheme of things, like especially in prep, you got to watch the bloating. In your off season, are
Yeah.
you eating more veggies or no?
I'll eat a little bit more, but usually it's like just like onions and peppers just to like,
Mhm.
you know, add some flair to the meal.
Mhm.
I won't
Costco's a good like frozen section of that, right? A frozen bag.
stop every day.
You should just have like a whole like Costco, like this is how I like prep, and these are my Costco like items.
I
That would be
should.
fire.
Emily, that's actually really smart of you with how much you are eating, you and because your husband does he compete or he just bodybuilds?
He competes in open.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So both of you are competing, you're eating a lot. It's actually
Mhm.
very economical of you to work at Costco because
I know.
I hope you get a discount.
I don't get a discount, but luckily, like anything that's on sale, I'll just.
You get first
That,
dibs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
that's one good thing.
yeah, that was very smart of you, very efficient.
I know.
Yes.
It's very interesting to hear, like, how much food you're eating, because I think that's eye-opening. I mean, for me, it's eye-opening. You're shorter than me, and you're eating a lot more than me. Obviously, you're an Olympian, but I'm like, "Dang." I'm like, "Okay,
And
buck
less
up,
than
Emily, like, we gotta eat some more food." How have you mentally gotten, like, eating more food from when you were at bikini, like, eating nothing? Because like, for
It
me,
was hard.
it's very mentally
Oh,
taxing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really scary. I remember like the beginning, like my first kind of meal plans that he was making me, they had like Rice Krispie squares in there, which was fantastic. But it was like you questioned everything.
yeah.
Like even now, I still get a little scared with like my carbs up because they're so aggressive. But it's just something like you just have to like just accept and have full trust in and just do it.
Mhm.
Because see, a lot of these wellness girls eat, but it's scary at the same time. It's because like you worry about your waist. You want to keep your waist in check. All
Mhm.
that, like
Mhm. Yeah, what do you like to do to keep your waist in check? My favorite's vacuums, of course.
yes, I do those like every day for 10 minutes, and like I'll just like massage. I don't know if I even do it right. I'll just like you see people rubbing their stomach, so I just do all that too.
Yeah, a little
That's my
lymphatic
favorite.
drainage. Mhm.
Yeah, and like I tried waist trainers. I don't know if they actually do anything. Like I wore one for my last prep for the Olympia. I didn't notice anything.
Yeah, I hear mixed emotions with waist trainers. Like, if you do it, great. If you don't, okay. I feel like there's not much factual evidence whether or not they actually help. It may
Mhm.
be all mental. Like, I wore one my whole past prep when I was doing cardio. Did it help?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But it was a mental thing for me. Like, okay, I'm doing cardio, so I'm gonna put my waist trainer on. What's it gonna hurt? Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear mixed reviews on whether or not they help. But the vacuums without
Oh
fail.
yeah.
Mhm.
I love the vacuums.
Yeah. Do
Team
you do any
vacuum.
core training at all?
I do core like 3 times a week.
Okay.
I do like anywhere. I usually do like 4 sets of.
Mhm.
I really like bent over cable crunches, like single arm. I love doing
Oh.
those, and just like the basic stuff, just like crunches on a ball. I love doing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the
Mhm.
stability ball.
Yeah,
This
just
big
like the
guy.
basic.
This big guy.
That guy, yeah, I love that guy.
I like to switch it out as my chair sometimes when I'm working, so I, like, can bounce because 'cause I've got, like, a little bit of ADHD, so I need to move a little bit.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
So
Alright, oh, go ahead.
if you were not training for wellness, what do you think you would be doing? Because you stopped the horseback riding,
Ooh.
competitive equestrian,
Mm,
and
mhm.
then dived right into bodybuilding. What do you think you would be doing?
Oh goodness. I think I would probably just go right back to horseback riding.
Mhm.
Whether if it would be like coaching or just riding like I would definitely go back to that.
Yeah. Do you ever still ride? Do you miss it?
Oh, I miss it every day.
I bet you do. I
Yeah.
would.
I'm pretty sure when bodybuilding's all done, like I already told my husband, like, you can buy me a pony.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
just
get
get a
one.
little horse farm in the country.
Yeah, the dog would love it.
Gosh. If you get more dogs.
What kinda dog do you have again?
I have a Frenchie.
Yay, the
Yeah.
faces.
Yeah. He just passed out right now from daycare.
What's his name?
His name's Kato.
Keto.
And then he has two besties, Betty and Barney. They're both pugs.
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah.
I was at a posing seminar in Fredericksburg, Virginia on Sunday, and they have a little Frenchie and her name's Joy. And it's the sweetest thing because I was like, "Oh my god, she, like, gives me so much joy and
Oh my
happiness."
God, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I love dogs. We love our babies. Tell us about a time where you had body dysmorphia and how you worked through it, or maybe you didn't work through it.
Yeah. I definitely still struggle with it, but I think I just manage it better now. In prep, I love my prep face. I love when my veins come through my head. I love it.
Like the
But
Harry
in the
Potter
Yeah, I
one.
got one still.
oh yeah, but the off season, like you'll never catch me wearing a t-shirt. Just show day happens instantly, baggy clothes go on. And you should learn how to deal with it, but I just feel like just covering up in the off season when you feel a little bit more out of shape, just kind of takes your mind off of it. You don't look at yourself as much in the mirror at the gym. Everything's kind of covered, but it's hard. It's really hard. And I think the off season, I definitely struggle with more.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same across the board. Like, you just have to get
Mhm.
comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And in order to build, I mean, obviously not get overweight, but you do have to get a little thick to build
Oh yeah,
muscle.
100%.
Mhm.
100%. And it's crazy because people still look at you and like they know you compete still, even when you're at your heaviest. So
Mhm.
it's something like I think as bodybuilders, we always strive to we see ourselves on the show day and we just want to be that all the time. And we always want to be better than that all the time.
Mhm, mhm.
But you have to learn, like, you can't always be like that. Like, it's not healthy, like if you put some fluff on, like enjoy it. Like I try to enjoy it. You fill out a pair of pants a lot better. But I've also learned like, if you put on a little bit of weight, not like a crazy amount, it's better for you. I try to remind myself like, you have more resources to build muscle, like, and then you can start peeling back the layers and be more satisfied.
Mm.
Mhm, mhm.
Yep, exactly. I think that's a good segue into advice for any aspiring female competitors and any wellness competitors. What would your best advice be?
Oh goodness, my best advice. And like talking about the off season and eating, like just eat. Just like learning to just eat. That's like the biggest thing because that's what's gonna grow your butt.
And
Like
we all
not being
but
yeah, like not being afraid of food, like how I was like at the beginning. Like just do what you're told and like the results will come.
Mhm, mhm. But eat clean foods, right?
Yes, eat
yes,
clean foods.
clean foods.
Limit yourself to sugar. Obviously have like your one cheat meal a week, but like you have to like eat. That's like the one thing my husband told me when I decided to finally make the switch. He was like, "You're gonna have to eat like a bodybuilder." Like, and it's freaking true.
Yeah, those guys can eat.
I know.
They are blending their food at that
Oh,
point.
for sure.
No.
Oh my god. I couldn't even imagine. Do you know how many carbs your husband has to eat?
Oh God, I don't even know.
Is he eating I bet he's eating constantly.
It's constant. It doesn't stop.
Like 1,000
Oh yeah, for
carbs.
sure.
Easy.
For sure.
That's
Poor
it.
But for
guy.
him, he has to be lactose free, gluten free. He has so many gut issues. Like, so it's like all
Mhm.
clean.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I know. But that's another important thing too. Like
Mhm,
for us girls in the off season is making sure like that gut health stays in check too. That way, like your digestion's good. Like your gut is like your second brain almost. So when your gut's off, like your mental health is going to be off. Like you're just not
mhm.
going to feel right. So that's another like really important thing too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Have you ever had gut issues that you've had to overcome? Oh, yeah.
My husband hates.
Poor guy has to be
Not
lactose.
yet. Not
Oh,
yet. You're still young, my dear.
yeah. There's time.
There's time. You don't wish it on you, of course.
No.
No. No, no, no. I'm the same. Like, yeah. Like the gut, if the gut's happy, like I'm feeling good in my tummy, like everything else feels great. Everything else is
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's really important to teach women and individuals that that's a sign. Like your
Oh,
stomach is
yeah.
telling you like something's off if it's off. Like your
Mhm.
poops are off, something's
Yeah.
off. Like figure it
It's so
out,
true.
eat better. All right. Anything that we missed? Anything that you want to share about yourself?
Don't think so. I'm like so brain dead right now. Actually, I will share
We talked
this
too
because
much.
my husband thinks I'm crazy, but I think in prep or even in the off season, a lot of people kind of like question themselves and like what they're doing, if they're doing enough. So like literally every day I write down everything I do, like everything. Like if I want to be more consistent with vacuums or stretching or training calves, like
Yeah.
I'll write down like Monday this date and I'll write down everything I do, worked on this side pose, worked on mobility, like something. So I think, physically checking off the boxes every day, it's like it just made me more at peace this prep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
No,
sweet.
that's really true. I
Yeah.
mean, especially if our brains are like all over the places or
Yeah.
not working at half the time and you have a full-time job that you're doing, right? And then you're a full-time athlete, like essentially, right? Because I think it's a
Yeah.
full-time athlete. We're
Oh, yeah. For
cooking, we're training, we're thinking about
free.
it, we're like at the
Yeah.
supplements. Yeah. So you basically have two full-time jobs that you have to organize.
It's
And
so
how do you
true.
keep that organized? You have to have a calendar or a list or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So, like, I'm pretty thankful. Like, my work schedule is like consistent. So, like, I know what to expect every day of the week.
that's
What's
Mhm.
going So that helps.
yeah. That is something where, like nurses, that's something that's hard. They don't know
I don't
what
know
they're
how those
gonna
girls do it.
yeah, and they may be called in or something. So
Yeah.
it is one thing I do think about, because I was thinking about this with my husband and my job right now, and I've been very fortunate of having like being a trainer and bringing my business all online because that's helped me as a bodybuilder focus on being home, being around my food, checking off the boxes and things I need to do. But I know a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people
Yeah.
have to go into the office, and maybe their office has lots of food surrounding them. And so there's a lot that goes into it when you think about being a successful athlete, right? A successful athlete, their job, their things outside of bodybuilding is pretty structured too. Like
Oh, yeah.
their their hours are structured like Elizabeth. Your job is very structured, even though you work from home, which is nice. So
It
you
is.
get the best of both worlds.
I know.
But
But yeah,
yeah.
having that daily routine, it just for me, it calms me down to know
Mhm.
exactly what you are going
Oh, yeah.
to, expect. Like, I could never be a nurse because their hours are so crazy,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mhm.
at the thought of needles, but I do also want to plug for Emily what the shirt that she's wearing. For those of you who are listening and not watching, her shirt says KH Customs
It does.
Athlete. It's Krista with KH Customs, and she is. So for my last show at Nationals in December, I reached out to Krista with KH Customs and said, "Can I please have the exact replica of Emily's Olympia suit, please and
Love
thank
it.
you." So I wore the exact same suit as Emily. Imitation
Love it.
is the sincerest form of flattery.
And it looks fire on both of y'all. So,
I loved it.
Oh, yeah. The purple was gorgeous. So nice.
and Emily, any other sponsors or companies that you want to plug?
Obviously, KH, Krista, I love you. We were just talking about my Olympia suit today. So that's exciting. And then Mutant Supplements, always taking care of me. And obviously, Liquid Sunrays to help me not look so pale.
We love
Yes.
that. Well, thank you so much, Emily,
Oh
for
my
your
gosh. Thank you.
time.
Thank you for
We
thinking of
really,
me.
really enjoyed talking to you and getting to know more about you. And I hope everyone else did too.
Yes.
Until next time. Well, actually, before we go, we have a special announcement, kind of, sort of.
Go
Elizabeth?
for it. So this is the end of season 1 for the podcast with Wellness Girlie Gang, and you all will have the pleasure of having another co-host for season 2 for the Wellness Girlie Gang podcast. Should we say who it is going to be? I'll let you say it's going to
Okay. Yeah. So Elizabeth is just taking a step back to focus on her family. And we just really, really appreciate Elizabeth for all of her time, all of these episodes, all of her insight, and just passion for bodybuilding. I love Elizabeth. She's my best friend. And we are going to have a new co host starting next week. And so we're just very excited. And we may have new co hosts as we go on as a podcast, just because, right, we're girlies and we have lives. That's really just the thing. This is our hobby. This is just something that we wanted to give back to the community and just highlight some of these awesome competitors in our industry. And again, this is our hobby. So this is just lifing. Our next co-host is going to be Jaden Casa. She is also an NPC wellness competitor.
be.
She is 11 weeks out from her next show. So very excited for her and her journey. But yeah, we'll learn a little bit more about her at the next episode.
I love everyone that listens to us, and I will see you all and talk with you all soon. This is not the last you'll hear of me.
Yes, keep following Elizabeth and her life, obviously, because she's going to be competing at some point in her life. So she's going to be back on
So
stage.
far.
We got to get it.
Thank you
But
so
yeah,
much. And thank you for joining us today, Emily. It's been so
Oh
nice.
my gosh. Thank you for having me.
thanks. Well, have
Thank
a
you.
great day, girlies. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
This episode is brought to you by Wolfpack, gear built for life on the move. From backpacks, duffel bags, to meal management bags, Wolfpack keeps you ready for the gym, travel, and everything in between.